Oh, the beloved Honey browser extension. Who would thought it could stir up such a buzz? Apparently, our trusty coupon companion has been busy doing more than just saving us a few bucks. According to YouTube Megalang, Honey has been sneakily replacing affiliate cookies with its own, snatching commissions right from under content creators' noses. Imagine that, influencers promoting Honey only to have their earnings swiped by the very extension they endorsed. But wait, there is more. Not only the Honey allegedly pilfering commissions, but it also been accused of prioritizing its own discount codes over potentially better deals. So much for finding the best savings online. No wonder creators like Legal Eagle and Gamers Nexus and lawyering up and filing lawsuits against PayPal, Honey's parent company. Now, as a Java Spring developer, you might be thinking, what does this have to do with me? Well, if a seemingly harmless browser extension can meddle with affiliate links, what's stopping it from tampering with your web application? It's a stark reminder to stay vigilant and ensure your applications are fortified against such underhanded tactics. In the end, the Honey saga serves a cautionary tale. Even the most trusted tools can have a sting in their tail. The Honey browser extension, once the darling of online shoppers, is now embroiled in a sticky situation. Accusations are buzzing that Honey has been siphoning affiliate commissions, leaving content creators high and dry. It's as if the bear guarding the Honey pot decided to have a feast of its own. Some creators claim that Honey's underhanded tactics have cost them significant revenue. It's classic case of beating the hand that feeds you. So, dear developers, as you sip your coffee and code away, take a moment to ponder. If a browser extension can hijack affiliate links, what's stopping it from meddling with your Java Spring application? It's a sobering thought in an ever-evolving landscape of web security. So, it's a stark reminder that even the most innocuous tools can introduce unexpected vulnerabilities. Time to tighten those security belts and ensure your applications are fortified against such underhanded tactics. As a Java Spring developer, it's crucial to recognize that such extensions can interact with your web applications, potentially introducing vulnerabilities. Ensuring robust security measures and educating users about the risks associated with browser extensions are essential steps in safeguarding your applications. Browser extensions, while enhancing user experience, can introduce significant security vulnerabilities to web applications. These add-ons often request extensive permissions, such as the ability to read and change all your data in the website you visit, which can be exploited if the extension is malicious or compromised. Malicious browser extensions can pose significant threats to web applications by injecting unauthorized code, altering data, or compromising user information. For instance, in December 2024, a phishing campaign led to the hijacking at least 35 Chrome extensions, allowing attackers to inject data-stealing code into users' browsers. These compromised extensions had the capability to access and exfiltrate sensitive information, including authentication tokens and personal data, by exploiting the elevated permissions granted to them. Such incidents underscore the importance of exercising caution when installing browser extensions and regularly reviewing their permissions. As a Java developer, it's crucial to recognize that users' interactions with malicious extensions can inadvertently affect the security of your application. Implementing robust security measures such as input validation, output encoding, and adhering to the principle at least privilege can help mitigate potential risks introduced by compromised client environment. To safeguard your application, it's crucial to implement robust security measures, particularly in authentication and authorization. Here's how can you enhance your application security. First of all, you need to implement strong authentication mechanisms. Utilize Spring Security to enforce authentication protocols, ensuring that only legitimate users can access your application. Spring Security provides a comprehensive framework for managing authentication, supporting various methods such as form-based login, auth2, and GWT, JSON Web Token. By configuring these mechanisms appropriately, you can verify user identities effectively. The second one is enforce role-based access control. Define roles and assign them to users to control access to different parts of your application. Spring Security allows you to specify access rights based on user roles, ensuring that users can only perform actions permitted for their role. This approach minimizes the risk of unauthorized access to sensitive functionalities. So you need to keep dependencies always updated. Regularly update your Spring framework and related dependencies to patch notes vulnerabilities. Staying current with updates ensure that your application benefits from the latest security enhancements and fixes. Neglecting updates can leave your application exposed to known exploits. You need to educate users about browser extensions. Inform your users about the potential risks associated with browser extensions, especially those that request extensive permissions. Encourage them to install extensions only from trusted sources and to review the permissions requested. User awareness can significantly reduce the risk of malicious extensions compromising your application security. By implementing these measures, you can enhance the security of your Java Spring applications, protecting them from potential threats introduced by malicious browser extensions and other vulnerabilities. The Honey browser extension controversy serves as a cautionary tale for developers, highlighting the potential risks associated with third-party integrations. While Honey's alleged practices primarily impact affiliate marketing, the broader implications is clear. Browser extensions can introduce vulnerabilities into web applications. As a Java Spring developer, it's imperative to recognize that extensions with extensive permissions can access sensitive data. Extensions may read and modify data on any website, potentially exposing confidential information. Inject malicious code. Unauthorized scripts can be introduced, compromising application integrity. Alter application behavior. Extensions might modify the user interface and functionality, leading to unintended consequences. To mitigate these risks, as I said before, you need to implement robust security measures that ensure proper authentication and authorization protocols. After that, you need to educate users. So, by proactively addressing these concerns, developers can better protect their applications and users from potential threats introduced by browser extensions. Vigilance and proactive security measures are essential to protect your Java Spring applications. By implementing robust security practices, you can safeguard your application from potential threats. Here's a key strategy to consider. Enforce HTTPS in production. Ensure that all data transmitted between clients and your application is encrypted by configuring HTTPS. This prevents attackers from intercepting sensitive information. Spring Boot allows you to set up HTTPS by configuring an SSL certificate in your application properties. Enable cross-site request forgery protection. CSRF attacks trick users into performing actions they didn't intend. Spring Security provides built-in CSRF protection, which should be enabled to safeguard against such attacks. This is particularly important for state-changing operations. Implement content security policy. A CSP helps prevent cross-site scripting attacks by specifying which dynamic resources are allowed to load. By configuring a strict CSP, you can control the sources of content that browsers are permitted to load, thereby reducing the risks of malicious content execution. Use secure password storage. Store passwords securely by hashing them with strong algorithms. Avoid storing plain text passwords to protect user credentials in case of data breach. Spring Security Password Encoder interface provides implementation for secure password hashing. Also, you need to conduct regular security testing. Perform regular security assessments, including penetration testing to identify and address potential vulnerabilities. Tools like Snyk can help in finding and fixing security issues in your dependencies. In the ever-evolving landscape of cybersecurity, staying informed is paramount. Cyber threats are continually advancing, and maintaining awareness of latest developments is crucial for safeguarding your application. By keeping abreast of emerging threats and implementing proactive security measures, you can effectively protect your system and data. Remember, vigilance today ensures security tomorrow.